Guys, all this Bills talk just make me want to smash through my table, bro. Just fuck it. Let him have it.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that was Jake. That was Jake Luden. They're the same
even
to
worse.
me. To be honest, they're the same to me. I don't know. Mike Miller just got a longer neck. That's really the only difference. Starting right now, December. That's usually when the tractor Cito goes off. Like the tractor, they were just revving the engine, and now tractor Cito, dude. This is when he goes off right now. And
all right,
I mean, we know where the meter's going.
Know my answer?
Yeah, we already know.
I think they're contenders.
Fuck.
Oh shit. Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Muffed Podcast. As always, my name is Boaz, and I'm joined by Lamita and Aaron. What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's up, fellas? Real quick note to the viewers: I have more than one hoodie. I just happen to wear this hoodie on Wednesdays. So.
Do you have a Wednesday hoodie?
No, I think this one's just more comfortable. So I just don't want to look like I'm.
So you want like on hump day, like you want something comfortable to get you through the week or something? Is that like what's the thought?
Yeah, no. Well, actually, I'm not even gonna get into my shower schedule before. People are actually gonna think I'm a bum.
Is it bad?
Oh, isn't it like once every week?
Yeah.
But
more than okay. Let's give it number 2. More or less than 2 a week. Like that's bad too.
Definitely more.
Okay, that's okay. There we go. I gave you an easy one. I gave you like a fucking lob. Like that was an easy one. Okay.
Okay, well, if Amir gets an update about his life, I just want to say I've realized something after watching, NFL football. Cam Newton is the best quarterback in the NFL, like 100%, hands down. Like, name one quarterback that's better than Cam Newton. I bet you can't.
I cannot.
Patrick Mahomes. I don't know.
Bad example. Name someone else.
Taysom Hill.
No, Cam's better than Taysom Hill.
Trace McSorley.
So you can't name. No, Cam's better than Trace. You can't name anyone.
Exactly. I'm at a loss for names. I can't really think of anyone else. Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Well, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. With that being said, let's get into the episode. We got a lot to talk about. It'll get uphill.
Hold up. Let's make it the start of the episode. Watch the Sunday morning show. We're going to be live streaming. You guys can ask us questions. You guys can
9 a.m. Pacific time. 9
a.m. PST right before we're going to be competing with NFL Game Day morning because we're better. There we go.
There you go. Yeah, at the Muffed on Twitter, and we'll figure it out. Probably YouTube too. Whatever. We'll just check out our social media. Check out the Muffed. We'll let you know. You've been warned. 9 a.m. at the Muffed. Check it out, and let's get into the episode. As always, we start off every episode with our highlights of the week. Lamita, take us away. What's your highlight of the week?
All right, I got a couple highlights of the week. Firstly, Spotify Wrapped came out. That's not a sports highlight, but that was pretty, Boa's going to rant about how I listen to specific.
No, I did that. No, that's fine.
You know what?
I won't call you out.
My next highlight of the week is the Suns got snubbed from a Christmas game, which really pissed me off along with the rest of the Suns.
Nobody wants to fucking watch them.
But we did get the opening day game against the Mavericks, which is
so did the Warriors. So did the Warriors.
We're gonna prove our dominance. Luka's gonna get told to sit his ass down by Devin Booker. And third highlight of the week: the Suns Valley Edition jerseys are dropping out tomorrow morning at 8 Pacific time.
Are you doing a promo for the fucking Suns? For the Suns?
No, I'm really excited. I just really want that jersey. It looks so dope. It's gonna be my second NBA jersey of all time. Boaz will probably say it would be my first, but it's gonna be
allegedly has a Kobe jersey.
Allegedly.
Where's the Kobe jersey? Where's the Kobe jersey?
It's like the moon landing. It's faked.
Well, if you don't know where it is, do you really have it?
That is true. All right. Well, for the record, it's my second one, but for the podcast's sake, I'm gonna say it's my first NBA jersey and it's my first Suns jersey, starting a new chapter. So I'm just really excited.
Lamita, are you upset about Frank Kaminsky leaving to go to the Kings? The best player on the Suns.
I hate to lose a Valley boy, but we did lose 2 essential pieces in Frank Kaminsky and Kelly Oubre Jr. But
yeah, that was disappointing. Not gonna say it was disappointing. No more. Yeah.
That's a joke.
All right, Lamita, you're cutting out of my audio. I don't know if that's is that.
Yeah, he was fine for me.
Just me.
He wasn't fine. It was fine for me. So maybe it'll turn in. But then again, you're the one recording it, so.
Hopefully it's fine. All right, go ahead. I'll cut this part out. Aaron, did you have anything? All right, I'll kick it to you, Aaron. Aaron, what's your highlight of the week?
My highlight of the week is about the baseball off season. And the A's, we're doing. I'm a little disappointed in us. I'm gonna be honest with you because we're doing what we do every fucking year. I thought with Billy being gone, we'd actually start signing people. No, we're just signing people to these fucking 1-year contracts and just giving them like $5 million and refusing to commit to them long term, and it's pissing me off. All we've done, we've re-signed Chad Pinder, we re-signed Matt Olson, and we have not re-signed Marcus Semien. We have not re-signed Liam Hendricks. So fuck me, dude.
Moneyball.
So yeah,
hey, Moneyball.
Not Hendricks, bro. That's my favorite player on the A's. Come on.
Lemitter's a Hendricks guy. You're a Hendricks guy?
Pitcher.
Is it
you like Aussie? So he's from Australia.
Oh, yeah?
It's Aussie.
He pitched one hell of a game in that one playoff game against the Astros.
Yeah, he did. He really went off. But yeah, we haven't re-signed him.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't re-signed Semien.
Aaron, what would we do? Aaron, what would we do without you? I mean, we wouldn't get any baseball facts. Lemire and I would be completely at a loss at baseball knowledge if you weren't on.
Watching some baseball. So
yeah, Lemire watches it occasionally. But
me too. That one time I was just done with basketball and I for one day watched baseball. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, the baseball offseason is really boring this year. With the whole, I don't even know why. It's just going super slow. So yeah, NBA offseason and NFL offseason over baseball offseason. That's all I'm gonna say. All right.
Oh, wait. Real quickly on baseball allegiances, I'm going to actually announce my allegiance to the Oakland A's because I feel more connected to that team than
So you bandwagon now. You were like a big
Oakland A's fan from now on, Aaron.
Hey, you're joining the A's?
Yes, sir.
No longer Giants?
A's all the way.
Wow. This is character development. Well,
this is,
I hope you're ready to be, I hope you're ready to be, I hope you're ready to be pissed off at management every single time you watch a game. So
just tell me when to be pissed off, and I'll be mad.
All right, I'll be pissed off.
And if you could see me in that email as well, I would like that as well. That'd be much appreciated.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll just tell you when to get pissed off.
Yeah.
Don't use emails.
Lemire, what's your Hotmail? You still use Hotmail?
No, I don't. Honestly.
You got to say that the right way, or it comes off a little sus. All right, let me get into my.
Send you my hat, my 2020 postseason hat.
Oh shit!
All right, Buzz,
okay. Let me get into mine. I think this is a very interesting one, a very interesting development. So I was talking about Matt Patricia. I think in the beginning of the season, you guys were all kind of roasting me, and I mean, admittedly that was kind of a bad take. I was like, "Oh, Matt Patricia's not that bad." I want to see what he's going to do this year, and he just didn't do shit this year. He completely shat the bed this year. He got fired. I think what was it, Saturday or Sunday? I think Saturday he got fired, which was kind of crazy. Like you don't usually see that, like on the weekends, guys get fired. Usually, like on the weekdays right after the game, they get fired. But yeah, Matt Patricia got fired on Saturday. And what happened procedurally that a bunch of different Lions, whatever news or people reporting in the Lions, they started getting this guy commenting, and the guy who's commenting was Eddie P. When they did a little bit of research on his profile picture, or he doesn't have a profile picture, but in his description, he says he's a tech nerd. Matt Patricia is notably he's I think he's a rocket scientist or some sort of thing like that. Yeah, he's into electronics. What'd you say?
Rocket scientist. He's a rocket
scientist. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And what's it called? I think there's his middle name. I think Matt Patricia's middle name is actually Edward. So
Edward.
Yeah. So Eddie P. So I'll just read off, Aaron. I got some screenshots. I took some screenshots just in case he deleted them. So there's one where it's like, better question why, whatever. Bill Belichick brings Matt Patricia back to the Patriots, and people are like, why would he do that? He sucks. He's no good. And then Eddie P responds with, lol, Coach Patricia accomplished more than you ever will in your life. The Lions organization listened to him. Everything would be different. That's one. I think so. Yeah, it's his burner. That's what it is. Yeah. So then the next one is Darius Slay fails to tackle DK Metcalf, and then the comment was somewhere Matt Patricia is grinning, and then the reply was surprise. Coach Patricia was right. If the Lions organization and players listened to him, then everything would be different. That's another one. Another one
is funny thing is his handle is Eddie P. Lions fan.
Yeah,
so
it
he's
is.
Not a Patricia fan. He's a Lions fan. So he's shitting on his team and rooting for the coach that just got fired.
It's very questionable.
I mean, if Patricia does go back to the Patriots, I would be surprised if Eddie P becomes all of a sudden Eddie P Pets fan. That I would not be surprised at that development. So here's another one I have. It says no one is going to miss Patricia. The players aren't going to miss him. The fans aren't going to miss him. He was awful. The reply to that was the only awful thing was Coach Patricia hitching his wagon to an organization like the Detroit Lions. So,
oh my God, this guy's a Lions fan? How is he a Lions
fan? And then there was another one where it was like Matt Patricia is the worst with managing injuries. Reply was Coach Patricia does a great job managing injuries when he's allowed input. So yeah, that's what happened. was a description.
So he's just not allowed input at all. Is this guy?
Yeah,
everything was.
I looked into this a little last night because I was actually genuinely intrigued by this, Boaz. Thank you for bringing it up. The account started in September and stopped tweeting once the season started, and then restarted tweeting as soon as Patricia got fired. The Patricia also has 3 kids, and the account says that he has 3 kids.
But to be honest,
nerd point and.
Now that you're telling me the whole thing that he stopped tweeting during the NFL season, maybe it isn't my Patricia, because I feel like if you have a burner account, wouldn't the whole point of a burner account to be to tweet during the season? So I don't know.
I'll give him that. He was probably dedicated to his job. He's not good at it, but he's dedicated.
That was our highlights of the week. Matt Patricia, you get the Suns jerseys. Aaron's got fucking baseball every week. Aaron's just going to be depressed about the A's. This is just it's a constant thing now. Aaron, we might have to make it highlights of the week and then lowlights. Aaron's A's lowlights of the week. We'll just make it just a completely different segment. Yeah. But let's get into a fantasy draft. We haven't done that in a while. I think the last time, right, was the presidential election, right? That's when we did it last. So let's do one. The Logan Paul fight just happened. Logan Paul, Nate Robinson. That's a
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. Sorry, like I'm not a 9-year-old. My bad. I'm sorry.
Jake is a maverick, bro.
I could kind of get that vibe. Okay, let's get into this. Fantasy draft. We're gonna do. There's a big celebrity fight. In the theme of celebrity fights, we're gonna try to get our NFL duo for like a WWE SmackDown type of thing. Tag team matchup. And we're gonna go in a snake draft as per usual. I think, Lemire, have you ever gotten the first pick? You want the first pick?
I do not want the first pick.
All right, that's fine. I'll take the first pick then. I will take the first pick then.
He's got balls.
No,
I'll take the first pick. Lemire, you'll get. You want back-to-back ones?
Yeah, I'll take the back-to-back ones.
All right, you're getting the middle ones, and Aaron will be taking the back-to-back picks. Let's do that. With the first pick, I'm on the clock right now. So this is a tough one because there's a whole lot of different factors that you can look into. I'm going to take one that I think is going to be a little bit lame. It's something I think Lemire, I think I'm going to take Lemire's probably number 1 guy. And this was my number 1 guy too when I was, kind of in my head thinking about what I want to take. I'm taking George Kittle, WWE fan. That's an easy one. WWE super fan type of guy. He probably will smack down very easily, not afraid of contact. He'd bring entertainment value. He'd bring, physical, he's probably a good fighter. And it's a big dude. He's a fucking big dude. So I feel like he'd bring a little bit of intimidation as well.
It's a good pick, man.
Wow. That's a very good, solid pick.
You're
well, you said WWE SmackDown, and for some reason in my head, when you said that, I based all my criteria on just straight up boxing. So you're just going to have to deal with my reasoning for that. So my first overall pick is someone that I think is going to be perfect for a WWE SmackDown type or a boxing match, and that's going to be Aaron Donald. And let me tell you why. Aaron Donald. He can bench press 500 pounds. First of all, that's fucking insane. Who can fucking do that? That's human. Second of all, I'm sure he'll be fine to just, get his head smacked around. He's probably, he's already showing signs of CTE by continually forgetting who Deebo Samuel is. So I think he's fine to just throw himself out there. And, I think he'll win. I think, honestly, if you can just bench 500 pounds, you can move offensive linemen with one arm. I think you'll do great.
He's definitely intimidating. You got that. That's you can't question that. All right, Lemire. You got your
gonna be Baker Mayfield. You guys are strong guys who look to be future WWE superstars. I went with somebody who brings entertainment value to my squad. Baker Mayfield is gonna talk his shit and not stop talking until he gets his ass beat. Or
that's what I was gonna say.
No, with his second partner, he's not gonna get his ass beat. Baker's gonna tire out the other guy.
All right. Well, who's the second partner?
Haymaker. Boom. Game over.
All right. Let's hear who the second partner is then.
DK Metcalf, big guy, strong guy. There's no
vice president.
Fast, strong, quick, whatever you want to call him. He's just not too agile, but who cares? He's taking out the other guy regardless. So Baker, DK, they both can stand up for themselves. DK with the more subtle trash talk, but it's going to be great.
I would just instruct my guys, they're going to be going side to side. DK is not, he's going to go Tom Brady speed. The moment he goes sideways, he turns into Tom Brady. I know it's kryptonite. All right, Aaron.
So I just want to say originally here, I was going to pick Javon Wims from the Chicago Bears because, he already started practicing his boxing career on Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. And I thought, some guy with experience would be nice. So that was going to be my pick. But then I realized still on the board, a guy who can do it all, a man who undisputably is the best player in the NFL. You can't deny this. Ulysses Gilbert III. I think that's my guy. That's my pick. I mean, like what? I totally forgot. I said Aaron Donald could bench 500. Ulysses Gilbert can bench 700. I've seen him do it. My own 2 eyes.
900.
800.
Fuck it, 1,000.
900.
Fuck it, 1,000.
Fuck it, 2,000. 2,000. That's a little much. That's a little much. 1,000.
Yeah, let's not go overboard. 1,700. Let's stick it. Let's get. Yeah, I think that's a solid ground. That's a solid ground. So, anyways, sexy name, Ulysses Gilbert III, GOAT player. His team's undefeated, just like his boxing record / WWE SmackDown record will be. So that's all. Oh shit. Okay.
It's a winner at heart.
I went with okay, so here's my last pick, and this might be a guy probably never crossed either one of your minds, and I guess like Ulysses Gilbert III, kind of goes in that category that I wasn't really thinking about him either, but I should have, I don't know why I passed on him. Phillip Rivers, and I will only be taking him because I would like him to bring his children with him, and we got to we have a whole squad. I mean, we got a whole fucking squad. Phillip Rivers, arguably the greatest trash talker of all time. I mean, I was thinking of good trash talkers. You get Richard Sherman right now in the NFL. Always going to be good. You get maybe guys like Aaron Donald a little bit. Maybe like if you want intimidation, I was maybe thinking Khalil Mack. I think Phillip Rivers is who you want. He's never going to cuss. He's just going to literally that's going to piss you off even more. He's never going to cuss. He's just going to get like these little slight dicks at you. And then he's going to bring his fucking like 30 kids and they're all going to attack you. That's where like when you check in Phillip Rivers.
Yo, wait. I have an objection. You cannot use the kids in the fight. That's not fair.
Wait, no. I didn't ask that.
Fan base already. You cannot use the kids in the fight, though. Not cool.
No, they'd be like props. They'd be like, like you can bring a chair. They'd be like props. They'd be props. He's got enough of them. He's got them. They're expendable. At one point, once you get like past a certain amount, they're expendable.
Man, I'm gonna clip this and put this on Twitter and see what the people say.
There's nothing right. There's nothing wrong. Hey, I'm not no child abuse here, but I mean, like with the moment Phillip Rivers, you get a little CTE. Once you get like 17 kids, you probably start forgetting. The first 2, maybe the first 5, you remember their names.
All right. We love.
I think by like 15, 16, 17, maybe you start forgetting their names. I think Phillip Rivers is a good one. I don't know, Amir. I think you're hitting, man.
I think
fun fact.
Trash.
Fun fact. Ulysses. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Fun fact. Ulysses Gilbert III is actually one of Phillip Rivers' many illegitimate children that he had before meeting his wife. So
he would remember his name for sure. That would be someone who
exactly
remember. That would be a good rivalry. Vince McMahon can sell that easily. That's an easy one to sell. Yeah, honestly, I don't know where you're going with. DK just didn't make sense. Baker Mayfield doesn't make much sense.
It makes sense. What are you talking about?
You got no props.
Hey, my guys can bench a combined total of 2,200 pounds between the two of them.
That's crazy.
So.
That is good. That is good.
DK brings a pacifier with him.
That's not intimidating.
He could distract Phillip Rivers' kids with the pacifier.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Fuck. Well, no, let's see. I'm gonna go with this take just to make it a little sound better. He wouldn't be using the younger kids as so. I guess his earlier kids like the 16, 17, whatever, 18. Those ones will not be used as props because that's that's kind of a little child abuse territory. We're gonna go with the ones who are a little bit older up now. That it's not like child abuse. He's just fucking getting his kids hurt. That's what we're gonna go with. Okay, I mean that was something. I don't know. I didn't know what direction this draft was gonna go in, but that was definitely interesting. Let's get into our next segment. We're going to go playoff kind of predictions type of thing, but we're just going to talk about what are pretender teams, what are contender teams. And we're just going to go in the list. We got 2 AFC teams, 2 NFC teams. Let's just, figure it out. Lameter, you ready? I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start us off with an AFC team. Lameter does not like this team very much. He's made it very clear he does not like them. The Buffalo Bills.
Lemir's least favorite team.
Yeah, least favorite team, and the quarterback. I can't even remember his name. I think Lemeter hates him. Like he just hates his.
Yo, no Josh Allen disrespect on you. That's my favorite.
I'm the biggest Josh Allen fan.
Wait, why are we talking about Josh Allen? We're talking about the Bills, dude. Josh Allen's on the Jaguars. Come on.
Yeah. No, what the fuck am I? Yeah.
Not just do that.
Is that still Ryan Fitzpatrick? Who plays for the Bills now? Who's their quarterback?
No, I think it's EJ Manuel. What's his name? I think it's Kyrod Baylor. I think this is.
I think that sounds about right. Let's just stick with that. All right, no more joking around. The Buffalo Bills. Lameter, since you're a big Buffalo Bills guy, we'll save you for last. Aaron, contenders or pretenders?
See, the Bills are a tough one for me because I go back and forth with them. Because when I saw them, barely beat the Jets and lose some games, and they weren't playing well, like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, in the middle of their season.
In the middle. But then they're bringing it back. So this is tough. But, I'm going to say when you by contenders, you mean legitimate Super Bowl chance, right?
Yeah. Ooh. Or at least they'll win a few games. Not necessarily they're going to be like you think they're going to win a Super Bowl, but
I'll give them. They're contenders. I think they're contenders. I go back and forth, but I feel like they're a team that can definitely win a playoff game. I think they can win at least one. I think they can. Okay. So I'm gonna say the Bills are pretenders. Stephon Diggs having a great year. Josh Allen's balling, and the defense is pretty solid too. So yeah.
We just had a fucking just had a seizure there from excitement.
My new member of the Oakland A's family, the meter deer.
Okay, all right, let's see. All right. So last year, I would have told you the Bills are pretenders. I was not big on Josh Allen, was not big on the Bills really in general. Their defense was really fucking good last year. This year, they're not that. The Bills defense isn't what they were last year. That's a fact. They're not as good this year. And they've kind of gotten worse throughout the season too. But a big reason why I will be saying they are contenders, and I think they can win a few games. I'm not sure they're going to win the Super Bowl yet this year, but I can see them in the foreseeable future definitely being Super Bowl contenders. But for this year, I still think they have a chance. There's an outside chance. Just because I think Josh Allen's been playing out of their mind. I think they have a really good receiver with Stephon Diggs for the first time. Josh Allen has someone to throw to. And I think their defense can play good. They're not like what they were before, where they were like a top 5 defense, but they will have games where they'll play really good, and they have games where they could play like a top 5 defense. So really, I think in the playoffs, if their defense shows up and Josh Allen continues the ball, I don't see why they'd be pretenders. So let me know, why are they pretenders?
I was gonna say they were pretenders. If you asked me last week, I would have said they're pretenders. I think Buffalo has trouble stopping the running game and has trouble running the ball, which both don't bode well for the playoffs. You need to be able to do both those things. But with the emergence of Zach Moss, him coming,
they fixed that up a little bit. Yeah,
he does prop that up a little. And
you got Josh Allen.
I watched the defense ball out last week. So Josh Allen was never my concern. Josh Allen, I predicted him to do great things this year. You get on record. Josh Allen isn't the problem. Stephon Diggs just gives him one more option. And I think the defense is they proved that they can play like a top 5 defense last week, where they limited Justin Herbert and that high-flying Chargers offense.
But to be honest, Anthony Lynn's play call. I just for a second talk there. Like Anthony Lynn, I don't know what he's doing, man.
But the Bills defense has shown up in key moments in other times of the year as well. Matt Milano comes back. So I think the Bills are contenders. I think they're my Super Bowl pick from the AFC. I think that's a hot take personally, but Bills are contenders.
I think they're contenders. I think they're on the lower end. Like I wouldn't say they're like a high end team in the AFC where like I think they're going to be like, going in favorites and all that. Like I wouldn't be.
After the Chiefs, honestly speaking.
I'm not. The Steelers do play down to their competition, but I'm not at the point where I'm going to say that they're.
The Bills play the Steelers in 2 weeks, so we'll find out.
That is true. We'll see that. Yeah. Okay.
Guys, all this Bills talk just make me want to smash through my table, bro. Just fucking let him have it.
So yes, dude, speaking of child abuse, here we were talking about Philip Rivers. That dude, honestly, if the most depressing thing right now would be if the Bills actually win a Super Bowl this year, this would be the saddest year for Buffalo fans, just because the one year they can't go to the stadium.
That's true.
That happens. Yeah, that's a fan base that really doesn't need a Super Bowl, just because like how many times they 4 in a row they were there and then they lost all of them. That's rough.
I don't think that'll ever happen again in sports. Like 4 in a row and you lose all 4. Like that's like I don't think that'll happen again.
LeBron, it should have happened to LeBron. But all right, let's go to the. That is for another day. Let's go to the NFC. Let's talk about a team the Niners really do not like, the Seattle Seahawks. You went last time. Why don't you start us off? What do you think? Contenders or pretenders?
Pretenders. I'm not gonna let my hate get in the way, but I think this holds up. Like, actually, I should say contenders on this because of the argument I made for the Bills that this defense is stepping up and the run game is showing up, because at the start of the season, both those things were non-existent.
Well, okay, but here's the thing. The Seattle Seahawks defense is this thing that's beautiful, where, like you said, the bar is so fucking low that when, like, there's still a below-average defense, but it's like, oh, well, they were better than they were. Like, they were on pace to be, like, the worst defense in NFL history. And now that we're just going to be, like, they took a step forward. They're so bad.
I think they've solved their run issues. I still am very suspect of their pass defense. Jamal Adams might be a great box safety, but that's all he is. He is not a good cover guy. I don't think so. Sorry, Jamal, if you're listening.
I don't think he's ever been regarded as like a top tier.
He's done way more than I have. But yeah, he's not a covered safety. And I have my doubts over their defense. And Russell Wilson, as great as he is, has shown that he cannot keep up a historic pace for the entire year without turning the ball over a lot. So if they play a team that capitalizes on those turnovers, I think it's over. Even in the first round, as long as they're not fifth seed, I think they're on track to be fourth seed. They'd probably play like the sixth seed, and
I could see them get the first because the NFC is such a toss up.
Yeah, those are good teams.
I mean, the NFC is just such a toss up. I feel like they can get a first place.
They can, and then they could lose the first game in the playoffs. It's just
Well, I mean, it would be the second round, but yeah, I could totally see that scenario. But yeah, the NFC this year is kind of the opposite of what the NFC was last year. Where like then it's very up in the air.
It ain't hard to like win.
Yeah. Do you guys hear me or not? Like, I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, we can hear
you. Okay. I just feel like I'm delayed because the meter's like responding to everything like 30 seconds after I say it or something.
Maybe it's my processing things at slower speed.
Okay. No, I didn't know. I thought it was because I was delayed. I didn't know. Okay. Yeah, Aaron, go ahead. What do you think? Seattle Seahawks, contenders or pretenders?
I think they're pretenders, and you could say it's the Niner bias or whatever. But I'm going to tell you something. The defense historically bad pace. I mean, they looked better against Carson Wentz, who that's not gonna. That's me. That's not changing my mind if you look good against Carson Wentz. That's sorry. I always bring it back to like Lemire brings Jimmy G up. Anyways, so
let's bring him Jimmy G too because they kind of the two times they've looked good is against Jimmy G and Carson Wentz.
Well, Jimmy was in.
You got him started. Look what you did, boys. You got him started.
He's gonna play them in week 17 and take his asses.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well. I mean, I hope that happens. Anyways, besides the point. I mean, the run game has gotten going. I do love DJ Dallas for like no reason. I don't know why I like him, but I do. But I mean, their defense. I feel like their defense just isn't good enough. Russ can only do so much. I mean, like like Lemire said, he can't keep up the historic pace for the whole season without turning the ball over. He can only do so much. Defense is going to hold him back. I'm going to say they're pretenders.
Oh, this puts me in a position like I don't want to seem. I feel like Seattle Seahawks fans right now, if they're watching, they're going to be like, oh, man, it's because these guys are 49ers fans. It's good, they're biased. And I'm really trying to put aside because I don't think the Seattle Seahawks are a bad team per se. Like, I could totally see them winning. I just don't think I don't think they're just a top-notch team. Like, I wouldn't put them up. Even against the Bills, I would think that I might actually take the Bills. Like, you could talk me into the Bills against the Seahawks and stuff like that. You talk me into a lot of teams against the Seahawks, and I would be like, I think they could win. The Seahawks – their defense everything has to go right for the defense. I think that's just the thing that like we saw against the Cardinals, things went right against with their defense, and they won. I mean, I'm gonna go with the same thing. I'm gonna go with pretenders as well, just because I think their defense has not been. It's very suspect. I think against bad teams, it will look decent. Against good teams, I think it gets exposed. And Russell Wilson has found games. Against the Cardinals the second time around, he did find a way that he overcompensated for how shitty the defense was, and he won him that game. Can he do that? Like the same thing with Lemire was saying is, can he do that every single time? And can he do that in like, let's say he can do that in one playoff game, but can he do that in like every playoff game? I don't think so. Which is why I'm going to go with pretenders. All right.
Someone like Aaron Rodgers is game over, bro. Rodgers going down to 7 every play.
That's one I'd actually want to see Packers versus Seahawks because they had a really good game a few years ago, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I'd want to see that. But let's get into that. Let's go NFC.
Top corner in the league, by the way.
Who?
Jair Alexander.
Sure. Yeah, he's good. Yeah. Let's go to the Packers. Lemire. That's a good segue. Let's go to the Packers. What do you think?
Who goes first?
You want to go? Lemire, go ahead.
No, not pretenders. Sorry, contenders. We went with the Bills, my AFC favorite for the Super Bowl after maybe the Chiefs. And now we're going to go with the Packers, my NFC favorite for the Super Bowl after maybe the 49ers. But that's just
oh my God. What was that?
I just did a whole thing about like, we're trying to put our bias aside.
Oh man, we're
leaving
Seahawks fans
out of it completely.
Seahawks fans are never watching this podcast. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Seahawks fan, but I'll make you happy there. I mean, I don't know if you play the Packers, I'll make you happy. I think they're pretenders. I'm gonna go with that's the first time that we're gonna deviate.
No Rodgers disrespect, all right.
I think Aaron Rodgers is really the highlight of this team. I mean, without Aaron Rodgers, this team would be a fucking bottom dweller. I mean, let's be completely honest. The run defense is horrible. I mean, they're one of the worst. The pass defense is not bad. Let me talk about Jair Alexander. That's true. But we just see like they played like they kind of get like the Pittsburgh Steelers thing to me. That they played down to the competition a little bit. Like we saw with the Jaguars, they kept it close and like they fucking have Mike Glennon starting a quarterback. Like that's I mean you can't.
No, that was still Jake Luton.
Yeah, that was actually.
Was that Jake Luton? Was that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that was Jake Luton. They're the same to me. To be honest, they're the same to me. I don't know. Mike Glennon just got a longer neck. That's really the only difference. But
I don't think you need to learn the difference between Glennon and Luton, to be honest with you. I feel like
it's you can like Jacob Hollister and Jay Sternberger. It's really the same person. I mean, I don't know what to say. Just the Packers defense is really fucking suspect. And that's with a lot of teams in the NFC. Like I can find like a pretty big flaw in a whole lot of teams in the NFC. Not so much in the AFC. Yeah, the Packers is really Aaron Rodgers has to force feed Devontae Adams. And if a team can just figure out how to stop that, then I feel like you can beat the Packers. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Pretenders. Aaron.
All right, as even though I'm wearing Packers colors technically right now, my stance has been pretty negative towards the Packers in the past, but this is probably why Lemeter's been in there Aaron Rodgers recently because I've been watching. You're gonna have to bleep this out, but I've been watching Aaron Rodgers Tuesdays, and he's a very cool guy. He's a very cool guy. I hate to say that.
Aaron, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I hate to say that. I hate to say it, but. Let's pretend. Let's just have that out the window. Fuck the Crackers. They're pretenders.
Fuck yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Who's Rodgers? Who's Rodgers throwing to? Besides, if you take Devontae Adams out, who's he throwing to?
Jay Sternberger.
Onion is not bad.
Jay Sternberger.
No idea who that is. Who's he throwing to?
Jamal Williams and Aaron Jones are pretty good.
Aaron Jones is great because he has a very good first name, but who else is Aaron Rodgers throwing to?
Jamal Williams is on your fantasy team, man. Give him some respect.
Jamal Williams is white. Who's he throwing to?
MBS the GOAT, man. Hook my Colts up.
Alan Lazard and Tunyon are good. I'm gonna.
No. Good is like, I mean, Tunyon is not bad. I think he actually has potential. Alan Lazard is he'd be like a 6th-string wide receiver like any other team.
Alan Lazard is a 3rd stringer on the Niners. I'd say that.
KB's better than him. Alan Lazard is bad. Alan Lazard is bad. He's not good. Come on. This is like, what are we gonna go? Equanimeous St. Brown is is he a top receiver too?
Playing well now.
Top name. He has a very good name. I really like his name. Not very good.
More Amon Ra.
They have another one like Osiris. I think plays for Stanford, which is they just all.
That's elite names in the family. Nice.
Yeah, he's like really into Egyptian shit. I think their dad's like really into like Egyptian like gods and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I mean Lemeter's gonna go with Contenders. I mean he's a Aaron Rodgers dick sucker. Fan, and Aaron and I will be going with the Pretenders. Let's go to a team. Actually, the one that Lemeter thought I was gonna say when I said Lemeter doesn't like them, the Tennessee Titans. Let's finish up with them. I'll start off because I've been the only one who hasn't started off yet. I think they're contenders, to be honest. I think the Tennessee Titans remind me a little bit of there's some 49ers aspects to them. I just like because they have all these guys who can block really well. There's a little bit. I mean, their running game is very different. Like Derrick Henry is completely different running back to Raheem Mostert and stuff like that. But they have a very similar feel to the 49ers last year. They do have holes. Like I'm not gonna say that. Of course, they do have holes. They're not like they're not unbeatable and stuff like that. The defense has started guarding at 3rd down. They realize that you can guard players in 3rd down now. So that's an improvement. And Derrick Henry, here's the thing: tractor Cedo season is starting right now. December, that's usually when the tractor Cedo goes off. Like the tractor, they were just revving the engine, and now tractor Cedo, this is when he goes off right now. And tractor Cedo. What can I say? Aaron, what do you think?
All right. Well, I love the Titans. I think they're a super fun team to watch, and it's just nice to see a team that doesn't just have like a superstar quarterback, playing at a very good level. To be honest with you, but Tannehill, he's been a little inconsistent this year. I mean, well, not like a big name guy, like a big name guy, but like, yeah, I mean, they're super fun to watch. I love watching just the ground and pound team. That's why I kind of, that's what, like they do remind me of the Niners last year. I was actually thinking about that before you said it. So I think they're contenders. I mean, we saw they were a 9-7 football team last year, and
beat the Pats, beat the Ravens. Beat the Pats.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They almost beat the Chiefs. They were up against the Chiefs at one point. So I mean, hey, that team almost made it last year. I mean, I feel like they're better this year. They got more experience in the belt. They have Tannehill for the full year. Sorry, Lemeter. And I feel like that team has just been really good ever since he's taken over. So yeah, I'm gonna say the contenders. I think they're contenders.
All right.
I mean, we know where Lemeter's going.
Know my answer?
Yeah, we already know.
I think they're contenders.
Oh,
fuck.
Oh shit. All right,
I think, like Boaz said, their receiving core is like it's pretty dynamic. Like they could carry the ball. Yards after catch is their big thing.
Sorry, I had to jump in while I was editing. I have to explain what's going on right now. So my power went out in my apartment, like literally while we were filming this. It was really crappy, like Murphy's Law. Everything that possibly could go wrong went wrong. That's like this whole episode. And so part of some of the files corrupted. And you'll see there's a difference in the recording just because in this audio quality, just because I had to use my earbuds and I had to use my phone and all that. So I will be dark for a little bit. The lights do come on, so you get to see that. I get a little excited about that. And you get to still hear our Drew Lock picks and all that. So it's still a good episode. I'm sorry, I don't know, we can't do anything about the audio quality, and the episode is a little bit weird that it just all of a sudden transitions to this. And but yeah, we wanted to put out the best episode we could, and we didn't want to skip a week. So I hope you still enjoy. And with that being said, enjoy the rest of the video.
Like I was saying, Tannehill does worry me a little bit, but I trust the team. They can run the ball, they can catch the ball, they can do everything. Stop the run, track their Cito. So Tennessee's a playoff team. Sorry for the technical difficulty, folks.
My fucking power went out. Dude, yeah, I need to read
now. The big dog. Big dog's back. All right, next. All right.
I can't believe that you fucking went with the Titans. Like that actually caught me off guard. Like I don't know if you guys saw. I actually fell out of my chair.
Aaron, think about this. Aaron, think about this. So Lemire went with the Titans, and then all of a sudden my power, like the whole fucking street, the power went out. This is not a good sign. This is a bad sign. This is a sign. Like this is like a divine shit. Divine intervention. That Lemire was not supposed to pick the fucking Titans, dude. This was not supposed to happen.
Bro. Oh my god.
Boys, hide under the door, dude. Or hide under the bed or something, dude. This is in Twilight Zone shit.
Dude, yeah, this is like, I feel like I'm gonna wake up and this is like a whole nightmare. Like Lemire's all of a sudden gonna be like, Patrick Mahomes is a good quarterback. I'm like, what the fuck, Lemire? No, stop! Don't say that. Don't say that.
Best quarterback in the league right now.
No! Stop! What the fuck?
Whoa!
No, Lemire.
Hold on.
Dante Pettis. Where does Dante Pettis rank? Where does Dante Pettis rank in your wide receivers? Please, Lemire. Please.
Right now, Dante Pettis is pretty damn low.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Bro, let's get into the draw picks. This is getting too crazy for me. I'm freaking out.
All right, yeah, let's get. Dude, I'm actually freaking the fuck out too, dude. This is like fucking upside down here, man. This is fucked up, Lemire. Lemire's a Millie Bobby Brown, dude. She's fucking. This is crazy.
All right. Anyways, so we're gonna do our Drew Lock picks of the week. Boaz, we're gonna have you on the clock first.
Okay.
Wait, clock. Let's hear it. 3, 2, 1. Your time starts now.
I needed 5 seconds, so let me just explain that. Jared Goff. I'll be picking the Arizona Cardinals. Thank you.
That's it. Wow. Wow.
Thank you. Yep.
I just want to say you have me convinced. I'm picking the Cardinals. I'm going in.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go, Aaron. Let's go. Dude, okay, here's how I know this is gonna be really fucked up. If Lemire picks the Cardinals, because Lemire never sides with me in my Drew Lock picks. So if Lemire goes with me right now, I just know this is not real. I'm waking up. I'm gonna wake up soon.
The man's got 5 in a row, Lemire. The man's got 5 in a row.
He never picks mine. If Lemire picks the Cardinals right now, it's not real.
The streaks ought to break sometimes. So I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Okay. Thank God. Okay, this is real life. Yeah. This isn't okay. We're not in the upside down.
I like Goff. I think he'll do some damage against defense.
I mean, I did bring up a good point there, Lemire. You have to be honest. I mean, I did bring up a pretty convincing argument.
But this might be picking with my heart a little. Oh, time up. This might.
There we go.
Heart a little because I want the Niners to do well, and the Cardinals losing would massively help that. But
I want the Niners to be good guests in their new stadium, and I think we should be rooting. Niners fans, we should be really good guests and root for the Cardinals this week.
All right, I'll consider.
All right,
your turn. You're up.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
All right. So, I just want to say, I like to pride myself, being an unbiased pick, making unbiased decisions, right? Because sometimes this podcast we let our biases get to us, but you know what? You see this? What does that say? That says Lemire bias juice. I'm wrapping it up into a needle. I'm injecting it in my veins. It's injected in my veins, all right? Now I'm going to reenact a scene of how this game on Sunday is going to go for you guys real quick. Here's Derek Carr. Oh, I'm Derek Carr. Oh, I can't play football. Look who it is. Adam Gase. He's fucking done. Fuck yes. Jets all the way. Adam Gase is the coach. This is the one. Jets over the Raiders. Come on. Fuck the Raiders. Fuck you guys for moving to Vegas. Let's go Jets. Adam Gase is a good coach.
Power back.
What's the back?
Again. All right. He's very excited right now.
I'm taking the
Fuck
Jets.
it. I'm taking the Jets too. Fuck it.
Fucking go. Let's go.
Easy 1 point.
You're gonna be upset when the fucking Jets win. All right.
My turn.
Yes, it is.
I forgot who I was actually gonna go with, but I just said Titans were contenders. And I wanted to pick the Browns, but I just said Titans were contenders, so I'm gonna go with the Falcons over the Saints. Hear me out. I know I picked against the Saints a lot, but the Falcons always do manage to win one against the Saints no matter what. I think Taysom's just going to fall back to earth. He did not look good last week. The Falcons' defense did look amazing last week, so I'm going to give it to Atlanta over New Orleans next week.
Yeah, I'm taking the Saints. I'm sticking to the Saints. I heard this rant. I'm sticking to the Saints. Who dat?
This is tough because, every time I watch a Saints-Falcons game, I feel like it's either close or the Falcons win. But I thought Jameis was going to be starting when I controversially picked the Falcons, my Drew Luck pick. And with Taysom, I don't think Taysom is a better quarterback necessarily than Jameis, but I feel like the offense can run more interesting plays with Taysom. So I've seen it play out before. I think the Saints will win. I'm sorry, Lemeter. I'm going to pick the Saints. I'm going to go with Who Dat Nation because they proved me wrong last time. So there we go.
And so you're officially coming back to Who Dat Nation. Is that what I'm hearing?
I never left, even though I picked the Falcons, but that's matter.
A little bit. Yeah, you left for a week. You did leave for a little bit.
All right. It looks like I'm gonna get 2 free points. All righty.
Ooh. I mean, Derek Carr is gonna get blown up by Adam Gase. So,
whoa,
dude! I believe that, Aaron. That's gonna happen. Aaron, I might have missed the rant.
Started a super late MVP campaign.
Derek Carr or Sam Darnold?
Marcus Mariota.
Ooh.
Sam Darnold or Joe Flacco reestablished himself as elite. Hear me out. All right.
How do we wrap this up?
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this episode is coming to an end.
This shit show of an episode.
Yeah, sure. I was gonna be the one who said it, but Boaz did. So, yeah, it's a rough week. Just give us a break. I know it's not much better than our other episodes, but anyways.
Oh, come on.
No, I actually enjoyed recording the Muffed.
Yeah, no, yeah. The last few. No, this was fun. It was fun and all, but it's just a little rough. Yeah.
The buzz, we have a lot. You're gonna have a lot of work to do in the editing room.
I will. Yeah.
Right. Aaron said something I didn't hear, and I'm not gonna pretend I did. But
okay. That was me. That was a little mean.
Myself and the rest of the Muffed Podcast to you guys. We're gonna be saying it every week.
Yeah, Hanukkah's coming up, right? Yeah, dude. All my Jews. Don't say the J word. I'll see you guys later. Yeah.
All right.
Peace.
Yo, I missed that. Fuck. Yeah.